The highly anticipated DIMO Macaron is officially here. It is a less expensive version of DIMO's original AutoPi and leverages the Helium network for connectivity. This is the first implementation of the Helium IoT network we see being used at scale. The device transmits the same valuable data as the original AutoPi, just slightly less frequently, while still earning DIMO tokens weekly. The data collected by these devices is extremely valuable, and the tokenized incentive for transmitting it securely is very high. Not only is this great news for DIMO token holders and miners, but this data transmission at scale could lead to the first tangible increase in Helium network usage to date. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for being here. I hope you guys are having a great day. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in. In today's video, we are going to be talking about DIMO and the recent release of the DIMO Macaron, the second iteration of connected devices from DIMO, the first being the AutoPi, which we covered briefly last year. This one being a smaller, less expensive device that actually leverages the Helium IoT network. This is huge news for not only DIMO, but also for Helium. We're going to cover all of the details regarding the Macaron, what we can expect from it, how it relates to Helium, when it ships, all of those details we are going to cover in today's video. First, let's take a look at the DIMO price chart here. This morning, we saw crypto markets absolutely on fire, but just recently they have cooled off and taken a bit of a dip. As we can see here, Bitcoin reaching 38,000 just a few minutes ago. But as we can see here, the DIMO chart is very different. It is far less liquid, far smaller market cap than most other coins that we see. As we can see, the market cap is currently around $13 million. Tiny, tiny coin, tiny market cap, huge, huge potential. This is one of the most promising projects in the DePIN space right now. And as we can see, this chart is a little bit scattered and a little bit of a different looking chart than all the rest, just because the liquidity and the market cap is so low. But what that means is the upside is extremely high, and we can see that they've been working tirelessly through this bear market, and the use case here in the real world is extremely tangible and extremely valuable. But as we can see, DIMO did bottom out here around 7 cents a few months ago, then went for a little bit of a rally, and then has since went sideways. Now just today seeing a pretty large green candle here, but nothing else really to see here on the charts. However, the upside here is certainly unprecedented going into what looks to be like the next great crypto bull market. Now, that being said, the first thing we're going to look at is this Yahoo Finance article that covers the DIMO Macaron release very, very well. It also highlights the integration with the Helium IoT network and mentions how it is one of the first implementations of this IoT network at scale. As we can see, the subheading here is combining the best features of the pricier devices at a third of the cost. The Macaron is poised to disrupt the $50 billion connected car market by making every vehicle a smart car. I think that title really highlights a lot of the aspects of this launch that are so important. The cost is extremely low, not only compared to other third-party devices, but also to the original AutoPi that was released by DIMO, which I own and have been mining with. Now, it also mentions the scope of this market that it's currently disrupting, which is a $50 billion connected car market, and it mentions how every vehicle has the potential to be turned into a smart car and earn rewards via this DIMO Macaron device, which previously wasn't the case when DIMO originally launched. It was limited to certain makers and certain models in certain countries. But with the development that is taking place now, it is turning into a global infrastructure network that should be able to connect almost every car on the planet. Now, a lot of this article is highlighting what we already know about the DIMO AutoPi, which is extremely valuable connected car data. The differentiation here is the use of the Helium network and the significantly lower cost compared to the original DIMO. As we can see, they do mention DIMO is already pioneering access to automotive data with the DIMO AutoPi and free access to existing OEM connectivity services via DIMO Mobile. Those are for any electric vehicles. Now, they do highlight the breadth of the DIMO network, which says the Helium network's coverage spans across more than 192 countries. We are just not launching the product, but a global movement towards privacy-preserving high-performing, cost-effective, and user-controlled mobility experiences. So for $99, you get 3 years of connectivity and insights into the car's health, location, and performance. Now, they do elaborate that there will be functionality for Bluetooth that will be added shortly. It's not ready yet, but that is currently in development. They do include some commentary from Abay, the CEO of the Helium Foundation, and he says, as stewards of the Helium Network, the foundation has always hoped to see vehicles get connected. And now the scope of the DIMO network as it is today is already very extensive. This is over 26,000 cars connected. And remember, this is all with the original, more expensive AutoPi device. And of course, including some Teslas or electric vehicles that can connect just via software. Now, with the release of the DIMO Macaron, they did release this under the hood blog article. I want to highlight a few things here that are really interesting. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and read you this whole article, but in the very beginning, one of the key points they make here is right at the top, which is that they are building towards global availability of the device. As we mentioned, this was currently only available in limited models and limited countries. However, they are working to get this device now able to connect every car on the planet, on every country, which makes the total addressable market for this device extremely high. Now, of course, they also mentioned the cost structure of this device, which is leveraging the Helium network in order to provide this connectivity at such a low cost. They go further to explain that the DIMO Macaron at launch will only be transferring data via the Helium LoRaWAN network, and a Bluetooth offload will be expected to arrive in early 2024. They do mention that the device is designed to send data over LoRa approximately every 30 seconds. It will happen passively as the car is driven and will also feature a heartbeat with car data when the car is off, because this device does use so little energy. Now, before we talk about how this might impact Helium, I do want to highlight the actual purchase page here. There is a link to the description. If you use the code COMP10, you will get 10% off of this device, and it will be really appreciated. It saves you some money and helps me out a little bit. But as we can see from the picture here, this is a much smaller device as well than the AutoPi. And there are some key features are highlighted. You do get 3 years of connectivity for $99. It is available currently for pre-order and is expected to ship this month. And they do highlight the use of the Helium IOT network and Bluetooth, as well as the countries and vehicles that it works in right now. The DIMO Explorer also highlights all of the vehicles that are currently connected, and you could take a look at some of the numbers here. I'll put a link to this Explorer also in the description. But part of the reason why I'm so excited about this launch is not only because I have really high expectations for DIMO as a network and as a crypto token, but it also really should impact this chart we're looking at here, which is network usage on the Helium network. As we can see, the green here is the IoT usage. With the deployment of this Macaron into more connected cars across the world, I will expect to see this IoT usage increase proportionally with the amount of vehicles that are connected with this new device. And being that this device is significantly cheaper than the original AutoPi, I would imagine that adoption is even faster than the AutoPi, which would be really awesome to see. And of course, that being said, we are in the what feels like and seems to be the very beginning of a major bull market here for crypto, which means that the upside potential for this DIMO token is extraordinarily high. A $13 million market cap is just absolutely preposterous for the opportunity and the market that DIMO is currently disrupting. And guys, unlike other crypto projects and tokens, this isn't a bunch of theory and a bunch of equations in a white paper. These are real connected devices in the real world with real data and real use cases. And guys, as we can see here, shipping is expected to commence in November of 2023, which is this month. I am super excited about this. I am going to have to find one of my friends or family members to let me put this in their car, and then I'm going to buy one. But guys, I will put a link that will save you some money down in the description. I'll also put a referral code that will give you a free 50 DIMO when you onboard your first vehicle to the network. It'll be really appreciated if you guys could use that. It helps out the channel directly. And I hope you guys found some value in this video. But guys, that is all I have. Leave your comments and questions down below. I will do my best to get to all of them. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching until the end. Please hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. But just like that, this video is over, and I'll see you next time.